What up, though, y'all? How y'all living? Welcome to Juan-o's world. Man, so y'all seen this little police report with them talking about Lil Baby and whatnot. I feel like that's a whole lot of malarkey. And it's, you know what? Let's just check out the video, man. How y'all living tonight? Shout out to Flacco here.
So it's over with, bro. This news come a year after what I think is fair to say, Lil Baby doing any and everything he can do to stay out of jail. Lil Baby has been proactive ever since he been seeing the Atlanta DAs picking up every rapper and every gang on a RICO charge, bro. Lil Baby heard them folks was giving out RICO charges like Halloween candy, and he decided he was gonna try to trick the white man or outsmart him. And his way of avoiding a RICO charge from Lil Baby's perspective, right? He was going to change the name of his label from 4PF because 4PF is a gang. So he thinks that because he changes his label name, that would make all the investigation, all the charges attached to him.
Now, how you know that? What made you think that?
To this gang go away.
4PF to glass ceiling. And obviously the
glass window.
And it's obviously can't be with. Why? What's the difference? What is? I'm sure I don't know if you've ever spoken on that.
Right.
Change.
Can't be with. It's a way of life.
Right.
It's not a label. It's not a nothing. It's not a nothing. It's a way of life. You know what I'm saying? If you're on your shit, like you can't. I mean, girls say they can't be with everybody. It's just that's just that way of life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And of course, 4 Pockets Full had to come to an end.
Now, these guys not being good at explaining themselves don't automatically make them criminals.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. When you say of course, I mean, why you say of course?
Because all the shit be going on and shit. And I had to start learning that, like, other people actions I could be held accountable for.
Right.
I ain't know all that at first. You know what I'm saying? I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. You know what I'm saying? Now that I know, I'll be a fool to just keep the same thing going. You know what I'm saying? They trying to make something out of something that it ain't.
Right.
Like if I got any kind of controller, hey, we're gonna switch that whole thing up.
These Negroes don't learn, bro. When will you learn? You cannot outsmart the white man, bro. No, bro, you can't.
Hey, if you don't know, the white man is God to Poetic Flacco. You know, he's a foreigner. I think he might be first generation born here or came here as a kid. You know how they go. We'll talk about that later.
Do it, bro. They done dealt with 1,000 Negroes like you before.
What's wrong with your glasses, man? You coming up, you got the flat screen, you got a couch now. You need some new glasses, bro.
You think these people aren't prepared for you changing the name? You think it's that easy? You think you can magically change a gang name and then like that erases all the criminal activities done under that gang?
Yes.
You think that's the baby, let me introduce you to a word that you didn't know that could have probably saved you the trouble of this entire rebranding, okay? There's a word called FKA, baby. All right? Here's the word, okay? It's called FKA, right? FKA stands for formerly known as, okay? Baby is currently in a situation he's currently in. Lil Baby is currently in a world of trouble because Lil Baby thought it was a good idea to go to the ops territory to record a music video. A multimillionaire who could have recorded a music video at $1 million facility. He could have gotten the best director in the world and filmed a high-quality music video. No, Lil Baby, a multimillionaire, thought he had something to prove to the streets, so he went back to his ops neighborhood he had no business in to film a music video. Obviously, that resulted in violence and people getting shot.
To a developing story, Atlanta police are investigating after someone started shooting on the...
But now I'm not condoning this in one way, but in another way, who's to say who his ops are, number one? Number two, who's to say where you can and can't go to shoot a video? Number three, what we ask these artists to do and be is kind of exactly what he did.
Set of a music video. The shooting happened in northwest part of the city, and it took place while rapper Lil Baby was close by. 11 Alive's Beth Yates is live for us from APD headquarters with more.
That's T.I. wife, little sister.
On this investigation, Beth, you know, if you hear a big rapper like Lil Baby shooting a video, it's going to be a big scene.
That's exactly right. And the residents we spoke to this morning say they were so excited to see Grammy Award-winning Lil Baby. But they say that excitement really quickly turned into fear when what they believe was a drive-by shooting occurred. And now Atlanta PD is investigating.
Atlanta PD should have been on the scene. Number one. Now that's where a problem come in at, because if the police and the news got all of this information, then like, shouldn't y'all be preventionary? Is it Lil Baby's job to stop crime? And then you heard what he said. Heard what the lady said. The kids and shit was happy to see him. So he doing a good thing for the kids in the community, shall we say? Being able to see a star make them dream and have aspirations. In my opinion, I could be wrong.
That happened. It was just too much for me.
Residents in the Dixie Hills neighborhood say Tuesday's shooting on Verbranda Street that occurred on the set of a music video featuring popular Atlanta rapper Lil Baby has them on edge.
We just heard pow, 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 and that thing over, and we grabbed the kids, and everybody was.
Now, why they showing them J's? Is them authentic? I don't know. I don't know.
It was just running. It was a whole bunch of chaos.
The Atlanta Police Department's Violent Crime Unit is now investigating the incident that left 3 people shot.
This was already tragic enough, but once you find out the age of these victims, it just becomes even more gut-wrenching, man. 2 of the victims, Lamont Freeman on the left, was turning 14 the following week. Jack Bodie Davis just turned 13 years old on the right. He was only 13 years old for 27 minutes. They killed him on his birthday. The other victim was 11 years old. They're in critical condition. Their identity is unknown. Obviously, they're 11. The no accountability egos will probably say, Lil Baby ain't do nothing wrong. He ain't shoot dumb kids. He just filming a music video. Yo, it's a free country. I can't go to that neighborhood. But anybody with a brain will look at the optics and obviously walk away with, this is nasty behavior and it's wrong.
It is. And I personally don't support gangs. I don't support criminals having guns or none of that. And it's some shit that need to change. So you ask me, why the police ain't just busting the gangs? Why? Like going after Lil Baby is not going to stop the gang problem. You get where I'm going with this? I would want the person not, and as I'm watching this video, I just seen them 2 little young men. I want the person that shot him. Fuck who they was shooting at. Because that was whole behavior anyway. Why would you shoot up a video shoot? Knowing you ain't even about to hit this guy. Now, can we, now somebody could have, a million things could have caused somebody to try that one. Hate, envy, jealousy.
Look at the optics. Multi-millionaire rolling through a neighborhood in his Lamborghinis, in his bulletproof trucks with his 1,000 security guards, making sure he's safe. Filming a music video in a neighborhood he has no business being in. Knowing well beforehand, him being there is going to cause violence. Putting the life of every resident in that neighborhood at risk. Putting the life of 2 13-year-olds and an 11-year-old at risk. All for whatever type of street credibility or street favor you believe you're going to get from the public for doing this. And this multi-millionaire drove off untouched in his bulletproof vehicle and his 1,000 security guards, while 2 13-year-olds got killed and an 11-year-old is fighting for his life. Those are the optics, and I'm saying there's something wrong with that picture. It doesn't matter what I think, though.
It's very something wrong with that picture. What's also something wrong about it is y'all got all these information about these gangs. And what are y'all doing about it? Y'all arrested Young Thug and y'all said this is going to stop gang violence in Atlanta. And it didn't. So my thing is, instead of going after these artists who promote the gang or used to be a part of the gang or trying to help people that's in the gang, why not go after the gang? Like just straight up old school police style, kick in the gang headquarters, everybody going to jail. Why not just do that? You can label them a terrorist to the community based on their actions. I don't think nobody would disagree. But you can't keep picking artists or successful people, blaming them for the unsuccessful things that happen with people they associated with or where they're coming up from. It's no excuse. Make no mistake about it. Baby probably could have made a better decision, but then who's to say Baby not under somebody's thumb? And truth be told, anybody should be able to go anywhere. If you're not attacking, hurting, raping, robbing, and pillaging, why you can't be here? And what is about you being here make somebody feel as though they got to kill somebody else that was probably from their neighborhood?
I'm a nobody. You know who opinion really matters here? The Atlanta Police Department chief of police, because he is out here tripping and he is assigning blame directly to Lil Baby for the loss of these two young lives.
Mont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life. Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
No, bro, you a coward because you signed up to be a police and you sitting here talking about a gang stronghold. Nigga, if I was captain of the police, wouldn't be no motherfucking gang strongholds in my city. Wouldn't be it. I wouldn't give a fuck. But that's just me though. So to call somebody a coward, he doing his job as a rapper. He making music, starting shit. You know what I'm saying? Are you doing your job as a cop when you know it's a gang stronghold where kids are getting killed, but it's still there? And all you can do is blame the bullshit rapper? I mean, if you want to put him in jail, fucking put him in jail. But what you gonna do about the gang? You telling me getting rid of him gonna stop the gang that just tried to kill him? Obviously, he ain't that powerful, bro. They just tried to shoot him up. But you all powerful. You the motherfucking police. What are you doing? Why are you calling somebody a coward, my brother?
And in the subsequent days, we saw homicides and shootings, and ultimately the deaths of 2 children as a result of his cowardly actions. And you know who you are. And I tell you that this team will work relentlessly to hold you and the persons that you are affiliated with responsible for those actions.
As a gang-affiliated rapper, especially in Atlanta, those are words you never want to hear from a police officer's mouth. We are working day and night relentlessly to hold you and those that you are affiliated with accountable.
That's whole shit. And we're going to cut this video right there. Why are you not working tirelessly to find out who did that drive-by? You think that boy's parents want you making it a bigger issue by attacking the rapper who didn't do it before you find the motherfucker that did? Now, make no mistake about it. If it was Baby's gang that did the shooting, then fuck them. But if you're talking about these other people who could have caught Lil Baby at any time, did that shit, is crazy. Lil Baby be in Atlanta going to the gas station by himself, which a lot of these rich people do. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do. And from my understanding, if you really wanted to get up on somebody in Atlanta, that's how you would really do it. So these people wanted to make a statement that they would have made under any situation, any light being shined on someone around there that wasn't them, they would have made this statement. So to just blame Baby for that, nah. The toxicity is in the gang itself. What type of gang would allow that? That's whole behavior. I don't know too many gang members that would think it was cool to shoot up something like that. But then I'm from a different generation. We out. Crazy. I ain't defending Baby, but attacking the rapper when the police should be doing their job is crazy. That's all I'm saying.